Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, the Off Topic Podcast. This is episode 134. I am H, and I'm here with
Koba the Gorilla. Guys, we're the Off Topic Podcast, available on all your favorite major platforms. You got some things lined up for you. Ryan Garcia's racist comments.
Ooh.
We're old action heroes, more masculine and badass than the ones we have today. Arizona CEO keeping it real for the people out there. And, of course, we got fan questions, fan questions. Also, pretty close to live reaction to WWE Money in the Bank 2024 live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Great
crowd. It was a packed fucking show today. And I'm here with my boy H.
Yes,
what up, big dog?
What up? I'm just drinking a Michelob Ultra, which should sponsor us by now.
We just finished. Okay. I got a cool little question.
Yeah.
2 podcast sponsors that you would love to have, like no bit, like realistic ones
like
that other podcasts, like obviously Coca-Cola would be sick, but Coca-Cola's not sponsoring.
They're not
podcasts.
gonna fuck with us in a while.
Or podcasts in general, they don't sponsor any podcasts.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Maybe what?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I think Blue Chew is really cool because every other podcast that I listen to is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Okay.
And they're like little, for people I don't know, they're like little like organic like dick pills.
Would you try them?
I would try Blue Chews because they're organic. They're not like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So
that would make sense.
I have too many bills to pay for before I start buying Blue Chew. Also, I'm 26 years old. I'm hard right now.
Is it more like for old men? Targeted towards
no,
old men?
I think they're smart about that.
Oh.
They advertise it as like, if you want to perform better, or if it's like your anniversary night and you want to fuck extra hard or for longer, like that's pretty smart because it's taking it's kind of embarrassing if you need to take Viagra, you know? It's like something like men don't really want to talk about, right? But like if it's like nah, bro, like I was drunk all night, I was doing fucking drugs all night, and I wanted to fuck my girl, so I popped 2 Blue Chews, like. It's like, okay, it's like different, you know what I'm saying? Like, where like, if you listen to podcasts that are sponsored by Blue Chew, they always kind of say it like that. Or like, JR will say shit like, oh, like, I'm older, I'm slowed down. He's like, but I take a Blue Chew and I feel like I'm 30 years old again, you know? And he'll say shit like that. Yeah, he's sponsored by Blue Chew. And like, it's funny, but it's true. It's like sick. Or I was listening to Talking Sopranos, the podcast, and Steve Schirripo was like, oh, like, it was my wife's anniversary, so I gave her a gift, you know? And he's like, I took a Blue Chew. Like, it's funny, you know? Or like, and then Michael Imperioli even does a funny joke. He goes, even if you're just like jacking off, light a candle, pop a Blue Chew, enjoy yourself all night, you know? And I think that's like interesting where like, that's the best part of like, I think for a company, when you have an advertiser that will take it to another limit, it's like awesome for them, you know? What do you think about that?
I think that's pretty smart in their part.
Like, we would make it fun, you know?
Obviously, yeah. I'm pretty sure they
do a Blue Chew ad right now. Hey, Henry.
Shit.
This episode is brought to you in part by Blue Chew. Tell them about Blue Chew, H.
Blue Chew. Well, last night I fucked up. Fuck,
okay.
cut.
Go. That's cool. Take 2. You get Blue Chew gives you 3 takes. If not, they're not sponsoring you. So you already failed. No, I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
There's already 1. You got 2 more tries. Action.
You ever had a day where you get fired from your job, and then your girlfriend is on the verge of breaking up with you? Well, take out the magic pill, and that is Blue Chew. That will change your perspective in life and will change your girlfriend's. I don't know. But you know what I mean. So be a man.
Okay,
and try Blue Chew.
Okay, that's not bad. All right. Since you have a third one, do you want to do a third one? Why waste it, right? What if you want to do a better job for Blue Chew? And I'm gonna go next too. I'm not.
I don't. All right.
Action.
Ever go to Laguna Beach with your babe and there has fuck, I'm fired. I'm fired.
No, we're keeping the second one. What do you
mean? Okay.
The second one was good.
Okay.
You're not fired.
I fucked up.
All right, I'll do a Bluetooth one. Fuck. Well, set me up.
3, 2, 1, action.
All right, guys. We like to joke around a lot on this off-topic podcast, available on all major platforms. But you know what's not funny? It's not being able to perform in bed to your girlfriend, your wife, or hey, even your husband or boyfriend nowadays. Whatever floats your boat. Everybody deserves a hard dick, whether you're gay, straight, trans, or pans. Too many ands. Please subscribe to the Off Topic Podcast and click our link so you can get 20% off Blue Chew with the code Koba20 and get 20% off right now. Once again, Koba20 to get 20% off Blue Chew right now.
That's it.
There you go.
It's looking better. I like the Off Topic thing.
I thought about that a lot. Yeah. Blue Chew, sponsor us, dude. Come on, bro. And I'll tell you this, Blue Chew. If you sponsor us, we'll do a podcast where we both take Blue Chews for no reason. It will be hard as fuck for fucking 2 hours.
They call you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we love what you did, but unfortunately your partner fucked up.
I'll do it. Imagine, like, yeah, we liked the episode where you guys took 2 Blue Chews, but then you guys just started jerking off in the middle of it. And just started fucking each other. It just turned into gay porn at the end. Nah, dude, that shit's funny. I was gonna say, yeah, that'd be cool to have themes like that. Like, I would never want to do like someone told me that at work. They're like, do a blackout episode where you guys get blackout drunk and just record. And I was like, oh.
I no suggest. Do you hate it when you get suggestions like, oh, do this, do that?
I don't. I feel like you hate that more, and I'll tell you why I think you hate that. No, you go first. Tell me why you hate that.
I just hate it because it's always like, either it's very repetitive or people think it's like very easy. Like when they want me to get like some celebrity, like it's not going to happen right now, you know?
Oh, you're talking about suggestions in general?
I never, I mean,
I thought you meant suggestions like themes of episodes.
Oh,
like,
no, like
drink
of episodes. But like, I don't mind when they're like good suggestions. Like when we get some constantly from a couple people. Like, I like them, but when it's, like, people who I tell, or people who find out we have a podcast, and oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah. Oh, you guys should talk about, like you know, like, girls, or, like, I don't know. It's always corny-ass, things, you know?
I get what you mean.
And some topics we've probably already hit, but then, like, we've already talked about it. It's episode 58. Yeah. You know, like, listen to it.
Yeah.
And the people who aren't even subscribed either. I was like,
oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to waste my time in pleasing you and catering, like, what you want to hear when you're not even going to hear it, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, maybe if you're an off-topic soldier, which you could be just by following and subscribing to every platform we have on, then yeah, you have benefits. But if you don't, you basically don't have a social security with the Off Topic podcast.
Yeah, 401k. One day we're gonna give you guys 401k, the Off Topic Soldier.
Yeah, like Bobby Wood has it, you know, in MCRD.
Oh yeah, shout out the Marines out there.
Shout out the Marines.
Yeah, back to Blue Chew, dude. So all right, so 2 sponsors you would like. I said Blue Chew.
MeUndies.
You still haven't said. Oh, MeUndies. Okay, that's a podcast. Well, why does that stand out to you?
Crystalia.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, MeUndies, and I have Blue Chew. My second one would be,
and they sponsor a lot of podcasts too. So,
oh yeah,
podcast friendly, you know.
My second one would be the Dr. Squatch soaps. I think those are pretty cool.
Dr. which ones?
Dr. Squatch. They're like soaps for men.
Oh, sick.
Like how ones that they look like little bricks.
They're not the ones they sold at Lowe's, right?
They sell them at Target.
Oh,
yeah, I remember when that barely came out, like 8 years ago. Dr. Squatch, and now it's like you see them in like wing stacks at Target. That's when you know you made it, when like a major store like Target sells
like Scrub Daddy.
Yeah, everybody knows, you know. Yeah. You look like Nathan Drake's brother right now. Do you remember how he looked like in Uncharted 4?
I remember how he looked.
Yeah. Oh. You look exactly like Nathan Drake's brother, dude. And I thought that while I was watching Money in the Bank.
Why?
Because the hair and the Hawaiian shirt.
Oh,
and you look a little tired right now, and like you're like the type of guy that like when you look tired, like you look different.
I do. I hate that.
Yeah. Like, you look like Nathan Drake's brother, bro. Dude, just look up Nathan Drake's brother, and that's exactly what Henry looks like right now. Dude, he looks like shit, bro. Why even like you kind of pissed me off when he came in? I was like, oh, he's fucking tired. Like, holy shit. Bro.
I hate that shit though about me. Like
your eyes get low when you get tired.
Yeah.
Why is that?
but I don't feel tired right now.
Yeah, but
I
like,
was
you
in the
look,
beginning.
though. But you look though.
I know. I hate that.
Yeah,
That's not
I
why.
hate that because then me traumo yo.
I know. I contagious you. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. I'm like, because I'm getting.
But I hope my energy doesn't.
Nah. Yeah. Nah.
No, I mean right now.
No. You're good right now.
Nah, because I mean, if I were tired, then I would be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know I look tired, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It's annoying though.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, huh? Yeah. You do be looking tired. Your eyes get red too.
They
Remember
get,
Diana when we went out for my birthday and we were at Denny's and we were already done? We were like fucking
Yeah.
already drunk. And then Diana was like, dude, like your eyes are red. Because she was sitting across from you, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, like his. And you were like, I hate that. And that's
no,
when you were
last
like,
week you told me, remember, that I look coked out?
oh, yeah. In the video, I took
Yeah.
a video of you at Republic and I was like, oh, you look coked out. And obviously he wasn't.
No, but when I drink, my eyes tend to get red. Or
Your
like,
pupils like get dilated, which
that's
is
what I
weird.
fucking
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah, that is weird as fuck.
It was cool though too.
Yeah, speaking of being coked out and drunk as fuck, your boy Ryan Garcia, bro.
You mean my
man.
cousin?
Can you pass me
Oh,
an
actually,
ultra?
he's not my cousin. No, hell no. I
He's not
never
your cousin
claimed him.
anymore?
I never claimed him.
Yeah, here at Loud Topic, we never claim Ryan Garcia. We are not fans of Ryan Garcia unless he wins fights. Or
Unless
whatever.
he wins and behaves like a regular human being. You know?
Yeah,
Which he
exactly.
hasn't.
Which he hasn't recently.
I thought he was gonna change, but no.
Yeah,
That's
so a lot
fucking
of
crazy. Like, was it you or somebody else telling me like, oh, I think it was you. You asked me, or I don't know. I don't know if we were debating or you asked me, but either I asked if you think Ryan Garcia is gonna fight, or you asked me, and then you said no.
yeah.
Like now it's almost a reality. He probably won't even fight professionally.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, this was on a Twitter live space, which is a lot of people from Twitter. They join a space and it's like they go live, but it's just audio. But it's definitely Ryan Garcia, and he didn't deny that it was him. So this is some of the audio, okay?
These niggas, I hate niggas. I'm anti-black. Nigga, I'm KKK, nigga. I hate niggas. Nigga, I'm KKK.
There's other
No,
people there.
nigga, I'm KKK. Look, hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that nigga again.
Why do you skip Jews all the time? Why do you skip
Hey, guess what? I hate Jews. That's fucking. I actually tweeted that. Fuck the Jews too.
Hey, Ryan.
Nigga, I'm Hitler. You and fuck Muslims that fucking rape little kids. Because they rape a little girl.
Doesn't
A
Ryan,
9-year-old girl named
I
Aisha.
listen
A
to that.
9-year-old named
I
Aisha.
follow me on this account and next.
I hate Muslims. I hate Muslims. Fuck Muslims that fucking rape little kids. Bro, fuck all you motherfuckers, bro. You guys are weird as fuck. Fuck all you Muslim ass, fucking weird ass fuckers. And the nigga, fuck you. Bro, Muslims,
Henry's favorite fighter, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding.
21st.
So
That's crazy.
you go first, baby boy.
So, so it's my first time hearing this audio. I did hear about it, obviously, like Instagram post of him apologizing, and I did see the WBC post that they were gonna release him, or they did.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was that bad. I thought he just said the word, like, you know, how, like,
Yeah,
in a
casually.
homie way, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh, what up, bro, you know?
Like he shouldn't say it, but he said it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was this bad.
Nah, I was like very hateful, and I mean
Shit.
you heard it, right?
I mean, we all heard it.
Yeah,
That's-
I think this is my thing. The mistake that we make is like people forget, like fighters or in general famous people, they're sometimes not the smartest people in the world. But this isn't even just being dumb. This is just very like harmful, and it is fucking stupid.
yeah.
I'm big on freedom of speech and everything, and whatever, say it. There's consequences, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he should be arrested for it, but it's pretty fucking shitty. And we were talking about, will he ever fight again? Nah, I don't think he ever will, because.
Well, when I saw the WBC like post about it, I'm like, oh, it's serious, you know?
And then not only that, like, who do you fight? Jake Paul. Jake Paul will fight anyone, but will DAZN put it on?
Will real boxing
Will
fans
Triller,
respect you after?
will Triller Fight Club do it? I don't think so. Like, will the fucking forum book Ryan Garcia, where there's like black people all over
Not
Irvine?
only that, would the sport even like
Inglewood,
like
I mean?
you know?
Yeah.
Like,
A sport that's like mainly like blacks and Mexicans. And the thing that's fucked up is that like I'm not all big on this kumbaya, let's all get along shit. But, like, it is fucked up that, like, now black people are feeling some type of way about Mexicans because this guy's claimed Mexicans forever. And now I saw a lot of black people on Twitter like, oh, they've always hated us. They've been the most racist, which I don't agree with them. And I get it. They're emotional to that response.
Yeah.
Because I can also say from experience that black people have been racist to me and I'm Mexican. But my point is, like, that fucking sucks that Ryan Garcia did that because now it's just making people fight with each other.
Yeah.
And, like, that's fucking super shitty. Because now you're Mexican, and if you hear black people saying, oh, you guys have always been fucking racist, now you're Mexican, and you're like, fuck you, we're not fucking racist, but you know what? Fuck you. Either way, you know? And it's, like, it's not good for anyone. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the shittiest part in all of this.
I hope it doesn't get there, but it is shitty on this
Well,
part.
it is there online already. I'm not saying there's riots in the streets.
It's online for sure. It's always online, you know?
Yeah, always online, right? People are always bossy and stuff like that. But if you were to guess, do you think he fights again? You don't have to agree with me, but
not in a professional way. You won't see him at MGM.
So what do you think he'll do? Like a YouTube shit?
Exhibition fight,
like some KSI shit. Yeah,
shit that you won't be surprised if you see him against Off Topic. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't fight him. He'd fuck me up.
I mean, I'll lose, but I'll take the millions for us.
Yeah, I'll start the match and then have the coach throw in my towel. Hey, I legally competed. You can't sue me, bitch. Yeah, I had a stroke in the middle of the ring.
That's a good way.
Yeah, but I think that's really shitty. And his apology was also really shitty. Where my brother and I had this theory where like he's gonna pull the conservative I'm being silenced bullshit. Because that's what people always do when no one gives a fuck about them. They become conservative. They become Fox guys. They become Trump guys. And then people are like, oh my God, he doesn't care what people say. Oh, fuck, he's so fucking cool. I'm a 60-year-old white guy and I care about boxing nowadays. Like, no, you fucking don't. Shut the fuck up. All right. Let's see. He did a fucking crazy ass fucking...
Like 3 stories, right?
Yeah, now he's talking about he's tweeting more right now.
Live in the show.
So he's already arguing. Wow, he's tweeting like 40 minutes ago. That's fucking insane.
The guy has no
Damn,
life.
He's going off. I'm sorry, guys. This wasn't that I was not prepared. It's just he's fucking still going.
You're a dumbass.
Yeah. Basically what he fucking said was, I still stand against pedophiles and I don't care what people say, and I still stand against black on black crime. I apologize to my black family. I literally fuck with black people so much. Like, it was a really bullshit fucking apology.
But I hope the people don't accept it, because I feel like nowadays the people or whoever's on social media, they accept every apology online now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, oh, I did a post, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not valid, you know?
And I also get the idea of, like, okay, I already apologize. You fucking forgive me, yes or no? I get that, too. Mm-hmm. But I would respect him more if he said, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.
Yeah.
As shitty as that fucking is, right? What you're sticking to. But don't apologize half-ass. And then in a bullshit way, talk about how you're anti-cancel culture and anti-black on black crime, and that you're still against pedophiles. Who the fuck isn't against pedophiles, bro? Like, like that's stupid. Like, unless you're a pedophile, like who is not against pedophiles? Because he knows that the P word, that's their favorite word. Republicans, the P word, not pussy. It's pedophiles. Because anybody they don't like, they fucking call them a pedophile. Yep. And who's controlling us? The elite pedophiles are controlling. That's their favorite fucking word, the P word. That's their favorite fucking word. And he's saying that, and I wouldn't be shocked if you see him like on Fox News or with Tucker Carlson or some fucking shit.
Yeah, see him.
Or with Candace Owens, that fucking bitch. Like,
before the year ends, you're gonna see him with her. You know?
Yeah, you're gonna see him, and she's gonna be like, I agree. I'm black, and I agree with you that black on black crime. That's what they always do. They find someone that's like, it's like that Latinos for Trump bullshit. Look, even brown people like him. Oh, look, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, South Park did it perfectly when Randy Marsh says the N-word on Wheel of Fortune, and then they have him apologize to Jesse Jackson. and a lot of black people have accused Jesse Jackson in the past that they don't like him because he speaks for all black people, and that's bullshit. Because like I don't agree with Jesse Jackson just because he's Jesse Jackson, right? The famous runner,
And
like,
also not only that, but like at the end of the day, he's like a millionaire, I believe. You know, like somebody set.
yeah, exactly.
You can't compare him with against your whole community, or
dude,
at least some of your community or whoever. You know.
Yeah, it's like I've had older friends that like when I talk to them about like, oh, I'm frustrated for so and so in the workplace, and they're just like, oh, just quit, just walk out. That's why I like, yeah, dude, you can do that. Like you're fucking already a homeowner, you already have like savings. Like don't fucking tell me to fucking quit my job. You know that shit like really pisses me off. And I know it's not like the same thing, but like it's like you said, like you're already set. You know,
you can't compare yourself like he's in a different point or a different stage. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're in a different, like, it's like a poor person trying to follow a rich person's steps.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to work out.
That's exactly what it is. And that was the thing with, like, that's the name of the episode. It's called With Apologies to Jesse Jackson. And then he apologizes to Jesse Jackson, and he makes him kiss his ass, right? and then they put it on the newspaper, he kisses his ass. And then Stan tells him, he goes up to Token, the only black kid in school, and he goes, why are you still mad? My dad apologized to Jesse Jackson. And then Token goes, Jesse Jackson is not the emperor of black people. And I think that's so funny because it's true. Like, I don't know where I started with this, but like my point is like that's super shitty of Ryan Garcia, and like it sucks because then now it just puts black people pinned with like Mexican.
How easy is it? Because for Ryan Garcia, it's easy saying like, yeah, what he said. At the end of the day, like he lives in a private neighborhood. He can't go in. He has no danger, you know? It's easy for anybody to talk that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. And then in his apology, I think he deleted it. That's why I couldn't find it.
Bullshit apology.
He says, I got to let my homies stop riling me up. Like, what do you mean they riled you up?
Well,
like,
homies.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have no friends. Like, you're fucking crazy. Like, you bang porn stars and you do coke and you fucking party with people. Like, those are not your friends. And it's fine, whatever, bro. Like, that's cool, dude. Like, chicks, partying, I get it. But, like, the apology bothered me, and like it's like CM Punk says to Hangman Adam Page, the apology should be as loud as the disrespect. Like, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How many times you had a boss that's like a dick, and then they're a dick in front of everyone, and then privately they'll be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day." Like, dude, you're a pussy, and like I don't even respect you. Yeah, like you're trying to bury me in front of people, but then you try to get yourself over when we're in private. Yeah. So I think that's pretty shitty. So we already said that he might not fight anymore. What do you think about my theory that would you be surprised seeing him talk in some political show, a podcast even, or like a panel on Fox?
I wouldn't be surprised anymore.
So
After this, I'm not surprised. Yeah. At first, I would doubt it. Kind of like, he's not like I thought it was like for show, but I don't think he's in a bad place right now. Where not life threatening, but for sure, like get your shit straight. You know, like like. Realize, you know, wake up, like where's God at, you know, like no que muy santo, like
and that's the thing is that like if you're, I'll end it on this, so we're not talking about Ryan Garcia all day, but it's just the whole like okay, like if you're religious, like
he's not,
you're not, and you're being a piece of shit, and if you are religious, then that just makes your whole religion look bad. And then the thing about Muslims too, it's just so random, and so you say you hate Jews, but then you also hate Muslims. But they hate each other. That's just my question is, what's your fucking point? I feel like
he doesn't know. He wants to go with...
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's just the ramblings of a drunken, coked out man.
But I feel like also some of those ramblings are real.
Or that I know he believes them.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Real as in, let's clarify. Real as in what you're saying is...
Real as in he really believes it.
Yeah, he believes them.
Within himself, you know?
Within himself,
while he's drunk.
You're not
just
saying
like when drunk
do,
people like say the truth, you know? There you go.
I believe that too.
So Ryan Garcia, if you have a problem, you can come email us at offtopic podcast34.
And where could he follow us on Instagram?
You can follow us at offtopic podcast34, and you'll see the no verification right there. That's how you know it's us.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Are you a pitcher for the MLB? Because you just set that ad up perfectly, dude. You pitched it beautifully.
Thank you.
I want to give you a little applause for that, bro. We're going to give you a little off-topic applause for H right there. I feel
honored.
That was good shit, pal.
I feel honored. Thank you, pal.
But yeah, all jokes aside, follow us at Off-Topic Podcast 34 on Instagram, like my boy H said. And then if you listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, hit subscribe or follow button. It's the same shit for whichever platform you're happy to be using. obviously use Apple because I have an iPhone.
And don't have an Android.
Yeah, follow. And then, yeah, notifications, everything. All that shit helps us out. So when you guys tell us, do you guys make money off this? We don't if you don't follow. So this is the plan. Follow, subscribe, make us money. And when we get to the off-topic yacht party, dude, with chicks and shit and, like, partying for you guys, because the off-topic boys behave, dude, you're invited, bro. You're invited. So just make sure you follow.
I feel like if we had an off-topic like yacht party, I feel like I would like throw myself into the water, even though I don't know how to swim.
And then you would go missing, and then it would be really
Nah,
sad.
I'd have a lifeguard.
No, you ever hear that when people throw themselves over on cruise ships?
Oh
like,
yeah, I've heard.
They always say never do it at night because like you're fucked. And I know I could hear.
Oh shit.
And then like you jump off and your friends are there and they're laughing, and then when the ship starts going and it's fucking pitch black, and you realize that the only reason you see light is because you're inside of the cruise ship. So when you even move fucking 5 feet away from where your friend landed, it's fucking pitch black because it's outside in the fucking ocean. And then you're like, oh, fuck, let me go tell whoever's driving the boat. And then you realize the person driving the boat is all the way a fucking half a mile across. And then by the time you get over there, the boat's even way fucking further apart. And when you look back, it all looks the same as when you looked in the front because it's fucking pitch black. And now your friend's fucking dead. And Sharks fucking heard the splash come when he's on the fucking water.
You're dead.
You're done. Like, good luck, bro. Also, the water's like 0 fucking degrees. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Scary.
They always say that shit. Like, do not fucking jump off fucking cruise ships, even if you think it's funny. Like, don't fucking do it. That's why they have pools in cruise ships. You know, they have like indoor pools and shit.
I know, it's funny. Huh?
Yeah. You were talking to me about movies the other day and about
I
movie
was
heroes.
Actually.
You're saying
So-
you're watching.
I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because that's my favorite movie, and I know we talked a little bit about it in the last episode. But my question here for the Off Topic podcast for Koba is not only that, but it also made me realize more when I was like watching 1950s movies, films.
Yeah, like I was talking about watching James Bond.
Yeah,
right?
James Bond.
My dad was a big James Bond. My dad is weird because he's Mexican and he doesn't speak English, but like he like loves movies and he loved and American movies too.
My dad likes Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, and my dad does too. And like why? That's so fucking funny, right?
I feel like because it can relate a little bit to him.
And that's what you're wondering. You were saying that back then heroes were like masculine and like they were cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's true.
Yeah.
I think back then, in general, the whole world was like more. I don't want to say we're pussies now, but there was more masculinity before. Like the typical though. Like
Definitely in movies.
keep the wife at home. That was their. No.
No, I'm laughing.
That was their way of masculinity.
But not only that though, it was also like the hero never cries.
And it was like the guy that smokes cigarettes, gets drunk, and fights at bars.
Yeah. Back then it was like tobacco and that was one of the things
Which respect because now people are pussies with lung cancer.
And now the crazy thing is, like when I was a kid and they would do like red ribbon promises, right, to never smoke cigarettes or whatever.
Well, we broke that promise.
Yeah, we broke that promise a long time ago.
It was a waste of time now.
Yeah, I broke that fucking 2 lungs ago, dude. The thing is, they would always say like, "Oh, back in the day, old movies like they would have people smoking, And it's crazy because they still do. Like if you watch Narcos, like Diego Luna is smoking a cigarette in every scene. Or Sons of Anarchy, Jax Teller smoking a cigarette in every fucking scene. And it's like crazy,
They made Sofia Vergara smoke too when she did that what's it called Grisela Blanco Netflix
Oh really?
Show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They were
funny.
fake ones actually.
Yeah.
But they still fucked her up with because it's still smoke,
Michael Imperioli says that you can tell who's a real smoker how they smoke because he used to smoke.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Too bad he doesn't smoke no more.
I know. That's crazy, huh?
What did he say? What was the comment specifically? Do you know? Or
he's like a Buddhist now and he doesn't drink.
no, but like how do you say?
Oh, he just said that like I don't know if it's true or not, but he said that he notices that people that don't smoke and they smoke on movies that they hold it right from the tip, and that looks fake. And it's true because we don't smoke. That's like
they think it's like very like elegant,
That's like it's like when your joint is ending and they call it a roach, and it's like you're hitting the last bit of weed that you have left, like.
Oh.
But like in the cigarette, like I hold it like this, and I'm just puffing it. and then I puff it.
Oh,
That's what he says. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, he's one of the greatest actors
of all time. Yeah.
Of all time, I would put him in the top 100 actors of all time
for sure. And then, so yeah, we were talking about James Bond and like James Bond. Right, you're right. Like Clint Eastwood, James Bond, like they would fucking smoke. They gamble.
That's my dad's profile picture on Facebook.
Oh really?
Clint Eastwood. Yeah, so with some quote. I forgot. It's fucking stupid because I can't imagine him saying it.
Which one is it?
I forgot. Let me look it up. Right
that shit's so funny.
Can I look it up?
Yeah. I'm so curious. So we're gonna look at it. Are you making fun of your dad, you fucking dick?
I'm fun of everybody.
Clint Eastwood, dude. Yeah, we're looking up H's Facebook. H's dad's Facebook.
I'm on type Clint Eastwood.
Your dad is Clint Eastwood? You're just Clint Eastwood's son?
This is a quote. Too many assholes, not enough bullets.
That's so dad, you know? That's fucking hilarious, dude. It's true though. Like, they even say like Spider-Man's nowadays, like if you look at Tobey Maguire, like he parece como hombre, you know? He looks a little older, like he looks a little meaner, and then Tom Holland looks like a fucking high school kid, you know?
Yeah, like he wants, I don't know.
He like cries a lot. And he's very like, oh, I'm sorry, like.
Yeah, like dorky. I like him though, but yeah.
No, you like him, yeah.
Yeah, but I
you
do
like him more than I do.
I do know that he's more like very. They try to make him very normal.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah,
but I think
not normal because not everybody's like that, obviously. But it's more like anybody could like compare him to a friend, you know, or be Spider-Man.
Or we all have Spider-Man inside of us a little bit if we do the right thing. Yeah.
Well, I remember I had this cousin when he was younger. It was a little kid thing, but he bought a skateboard because he thought he was like Spider-Man in one of the new ones.
Oh, the Andrew Garfield one. He rides a skateboard.
He bought a skateboard. Okay. He thought he was. They bought him a skateboard for that purpose.
Holy shit!
He would take it to school.
Worst gimmick ever, dude. Okay. So this is the funniest part. I thought he got the skateboard. They bought him the skateboard, bro, dude.
They bought him the skateboard. He's like a Mexican Andrew.
You're not Andrew Garfield. You're just a fucking spick, bro. You're a fucking Mexican, bro.
The worst thing is that you didn't even ride the skateboard.
No fucking way. He would mall grab it? Yeah. That's fucking funny, dude. How long did that last? Did you ever tell him? Nah,
he was like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay. You're the kid.
It's still fucking darky though. Like,
yeah. Oh, fuck. How long did that last, you think?
Probably like 2 years.
Till they never made it Amazing Spider-Man 3 and he knew Andrew Garfield was never coming back.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck. Oh, man, that made me fucking laugh, dude. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, man. Like, imagine if you used to want to be James Bond as a kid back then. You're like, oh, I want chicks. Like, I want badass cars.
That's a badass Bond, kid.
Yeah. Or like if you're Clint Eastwood, like, yeah, obviously it was like Westerns, right? But still, like, oh, like he drank tequila and like fucking killed someone, you know? Like, it's fucking, it's a bad role model, you know? My dad drinks tequila too. He used to drink tequila. Anyway, yeah, man, that's funny. Do you think it's important for kids to have like, okay, we always talk about role models for kids, right? Like, oh, even if they don't have a dad, they have an uncle or they have an older brother they look up to, right?
Some cholos.
Yeah, dude. Like cholos. Dude. Do you remember when... I don't want to fucking talk shit. I'm not going to say names. And I don't even know the name. You remember when you used to ride a bus from North Park? And then, like, all the cholo kids would always pop when they would see one of the guys spitting an insurance sign in the street.
I remember.
Because it was, like, the dad of one of the cholos. Yeah. And they were like, oh, that's the big homie. Like, oh, that's the OG. Like,
yeah.
Like, dude. He's doing the helicopter. And it says, get insurance here now, you know? Like, bro.
It was so confusing because he thought it was inside Papa John's.
Yeah, dude, like, yeah.
Like, where'd I go?
Yeah, insurance from what? Hunger? Like, it doesn't fucking make sense. Like, but like people would pop and they'd be like, "Oh, that's the big homie." Like, that's sad. Hey, bro, that's sad as fuck. You know, like that's the thing with like growing up in Baldwin Park is that like, and people that grew up in El Monte and stuff, they'll get it too because it's like similar shit. But I get a lot of people like they grew up in like beaches or like they grew up in like beach towns.
Lucky.
It's like that's just like different, you know.
It is different.
And I like to us like. Not us, but like people thought that shit was cool. Like, oh, he was cool. Like, that's the homie. Like, and even 16-year-old me and 16-year-old H were like underage.
That's funny.
Even he was like, dude, like that's weird. Like, why is that cool? Like, that's not cool. Like, that's sad. Like, what is this? Like, I don't know,
you're 55 and you're still spinning that sign, you know?
Yeah, and like you think it's funny, like. And people think it's like cool.
You went from spinning the block to spinning the sign.
Dude, how hilarious is that? The thought of like an old cholo that like legitimately killed people spinning a fucking sign dressed as a Statue of Liberty. And he's just wearing a green shirt, like not even really fully dressed. Just like some spikes on his head.
He's some Cortezes in the bottom.
Yeah, dude. The Statue of Liberty with some fucking Cortezes with the blue fucking Nike swoosh. Spinning the block to spinning the sign. That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's gonna be a fucking reel, dude. Ah, man. That's the best thing you've ever fucking said in these 134 episodes, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not you saying thank you like it's a gift. Thank you so much. I waited my whole life. I waited my whole life to spin this sign. Oh, man, dude. Fuck. Speaking of high school times, dude. One thing that was very important for me in H was, we had times where we would take the bus. Let us know, guys. Like, would you guys get picked up from school? Would you guys take the bus? Would you walk? Were you walkers? What were you guys? We were a little mix of everything. We were mostly bus takers in high school. That sounds like a racist term. You fucking bus taker, you know? I enjoyed it when we would walk. We would purposely like not take the bus and just walk. And I think that was very fun. And that reminded me, one of the most popular items we would all get, and I don't know which states have them, I'm sure they're everywhere, is the Arizona iced teas. And the CEO famously came out, or the owner, whatever the fuck, Mr. Arizona Tea, that's his name, because I've said that shit, basically said they're never fucking raising the prices. It'll always be 99 cents. He got into more detail saying, like, people are struggling to pay bills and pay their rent or whatever the fuck. Like, why would I spend more money? It's my way of giving back, blah, blah, blah. I think let's give him a round of applause, the CEO of Arizona. He's a very fucking cool CEO. And I give that respect, man. What do you think about that? Arizona never changing the price.
I respect that a lot. I feel like he was probably somebody that went through it when he was young, and now he wants to give back a little.
Yeah.
And, I mean, those drinks are really good. I had one last week.
Yeah, did you?
After a year.
The mango one is the go-to, huh?
I like the green tea one.
The green tea one's good,
Green tea, but the mango one's really good.
Yeah, because sometimes the mango one is too sweet, and the green tea one is, like, perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. And then the one that kind of I didn't like was the one with Food's Running.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a mom.
You know which one I like? The Arnold Palmer one. The one with the viejito on it. It's like half iced tea, half...
Yeah, that was good.
Half...
I mean, they're all good, you know? Like,
yeah, it's sugar, you know?
It's like...
It's fire.
Can't go wrong with it, especially with that price nowadays.
Yeah.
Like...
Dude, I'm sorry. I know we're trying to go platform. I'm still thinking about you went from spinning the block to spinning a sign. That's so fucking funny, dude. That's so fucking sad, bro. To get better role models, you know?
It's reality.
When you would go to let's say you were 15 again and you're going to 7-Eleven. I'm not gonna say how much money you have because I don't remember like how prices.
Let's
back
make
then.
the limit $10.
Nah, three items.
Okay, 3 items. Okay.
Yeah.
I will get some. For sure, the Fritos, the flaming hot ones though.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would get Slim Jim,
Yeah.
And Diet Coke.
So, one of those items is something I would get. Would you guess which one we have in common?
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim for sure.
Yeah.
Slim Jim is a must. The little carnita, you know, it's fucking good. It's long and shit.
It's long.
It's long. Oh, you said it's long, fool. You're gay, fool. Slim Jim, Arizona, preferably the mango one. And I'm going to throw a little curveball, but you've seen me get this, so you know it's not a bit. Peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big peanut guy. I like peanuts, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good option.
Yeah, I think that's like fucking awesome.
You know what? I'm going to trade the Diet Coke for the Brisk.
Oh, the Brisk fucking lemonade, yeah.
You remember when they came out?
I don't remember when they came out.
Oh, well, like 14 years ago, but I remember because they were like $1 also. So they were like toe-to-toe with Arizona back then.
I don't remember the pricing. I believe you.
No, I remember, but it was good because they were fucking big. And you were like, oh, shit, like this big-ass bottle.
Were they big?
They were big. They're still big.
Nah, they just look chunky.
No, they're big. I mean, bigger than a fucking soda, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then for the price back then, it was worth it. I don't know if it's worth it now.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I remember I would always get Brisk for that reason. Because
remember we took our friend, I'm not going to say his name. Nah, how we should say it.
I'll say it.
Yeah, all right. So, talk about him.
So we had this friend, shout out to him. Hopefully he's listening, and he still was a fucking soundtrack because he said he was going to do the intro a year ago on Twitter. Andres.
Oh, the promises we've had, dude. Logos from walls, intros from like 3 fucking people. Fucking, I know my cousin, the website designer, my cousin, the fucking radio show host. You guys didn't give a shit, bro. You fucking liars, bro. Anyway, go ahead.
So we had this friend. Well, he's still our friend. We took him to 7-Eleven, and then how long ago was this? 5 years ago? 6 years ago? 7?
Yeah.
Anyways,
It doesn't matter.
it was back then. We didn't have the amount of money we did with how we do with the off-topic podcast.
Yeah,
now.
too long to explain it.
Okay. So basically, I told you were there, huh?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, so I asked them, "I'll get whatever you guys want, or a drink," and basically like,
Okay, can I correct you?
all right, because I kind of
All right.
fucked up the story.
So this is what happened.
All right.
Before you started giving your speech about prices and we didn't know.
Okay, I was trying to be biting a little.
Fucking Homelander over here giving that speech. And then, so I've talked about it before. Like, there were periods of time in my life where like my family did not have money, but my mom always made sure that if I was going out, I had fucking $20 or $20, you know, to like, so I wouldn't look fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, guys. I'm so sick. I did it away from the mic. Anyway, so I was always good. Like, we went to Burger King, whatever. Like, I always had for a soda, a burger, or something. And this friend of ours, like, didn't really, like, not saying they didn't have money, but, like, he would kind of just, he was like an emo kid and, like, not an emo kid. He was like a fucking metalhead, like, you know? And he was just like, blah, blah, blah. He would communicate like that. He literally, like, that's where his sounds. He's
At the part of the high school.
Remember when I hit him with the ball? And then he was like, you fucking suck.
Yo, didn't he do that? You're fucking fat.
Dude, no, he said you fucking suck, dude.
He didn't say like
Nah, he said
no?
you fucking suck, dude. You're not
He said
good.
that?
Yes, fool, I remember that shit.
Oh.
Yes, we were in the basketball game. I remember. That's what you were thinking, you piece of
No,
shit.
no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
you
he
just
said that.
exposed yourself.
No, I was
Yeah.
thinking
No, yeah, you were thinking that. I bet you were.
He said
Yeah,
that.
nah, he didn't say that. I would admit it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I
And
know.
we're still friends.
He's so good.
And I did fuck up. I threw it. I said think fast, and then he had long hair, so it was covering his eyes. He just heard thunk, and then he.
You fucking saka.
Yeah, he said he fucking suck. And it was a basketball. I don't even know why he said
That's
that.
hard.
Yeah. He's like, you suck at soccer. And I was like, what? Why are you playing soccer? Also, I wasn't playing. I just threw a ball at him. Yeah.
Did he kick it?
No, he didn't kick it. He didn't kick it. Yeah. Anyway, so we're on 7-Eleven. So you're wrong. You actually didn't say, get whatever you guys want, because I had money at that time. Yeah. But yeah, so Andres, you want to get something? And because you know that's que no tenía feria. And you're like, Andres, you want to get something? He's like, Yeah, and then he gets like chips, Slim Jim.
He gets a combo.
Drink. Yeah, and you were like, and this was texting me like at the same time, and he goes, "Este güey, pinche güey, salió caro. Yo nunca le dije caro y combo." You said that. He's like, I didn't tell him to get a combo. I was like, oh, fuck me, dude. So
He got a 4-piece.
Oh, fuck, man.
You got a hot dog, a Slim Jim, chips, and a soda.
Oh, man, I hope our kids do that. Go to convenience stores and shit like that. If it's still safe in the future. Oh, fuck, man. That really fucking made me laugh, man. Shout out to Andres, man.
Shout out to Sammy.
So, hey, you want to tell the story of Metapal in La Haskell?
Oh, so we were
I wasn't there for that, but you tell us.
It was me, a couple other like friends or people that we know in high school. We were in middle school, and our middle school was kind of unique because it was next to the high school we were gonna get transferred into. It's not stupid, but basically, like, we got out early that day. It was like on a Friday. We all had like a couple bucks in our pockets, so we're like, oh, let's go, let's do something cool, you know, like a little adventure, like Uncharted. And it was me and a chubby kid and 2 other people there. And we went through the high school because, like, oh, like, what could happen? You know, it's open. There's nobody. So we thought, oh, like, let's just walk in and take a shortcut. So we went inside the high school, and then, boom, not even like 100 yards in, we get caught by the famous RoboCop. Hey, what are you guys doing? Get over here. Are you guys from the junior high? And like, oh, fuck. So they make it a big deal, like always, like it was a fucking crime. We go in, we get sent to the office.
Truancy is a crime, by the way, but go ahead.
Okay, but we were minors.
Worst lawyer ever. Your Honor, it's not a fucking crime to drink and drive. What the fuck kind of country it is?
Well, yeah, we were minors.
Minors.
So we were in the office, and then they're making a big deal, fucking calling our parents and shit. And then, like, that friend, Andres.
Didn't tell him about the kid who cried. Don't say his name because there's people that listen.
Oh, so there was this other kid that was right there with us also.
LD.
Yeah, and he got caught with us, and you know he was like the chubby one of the group, and then basically
they hadn't signed me yet.
Yeah, the vice principal said, like, was kind of like interviewing us or questioning us, and then.
Pues sí, pues nos que hicimos a la high school.
So basically, we all had to say like, "Oh, well, why did we do that?" You know. And then when it was his turn, we were like outside the office, right there, just sitting, and then we went in, and then they brought in the chubby one, and then the chubby one sat down, and then they asked him, "So, what were you guys doing? Like, why did you do this?" And then he just started like crying because it was funny because he thought he was a badass, and then he was like. We just went through high school because I just wanted to go to Burger King. And it's funny because the vice principal like repeated, so you wanted to go to Burger King? Couldn't you just go by yourself and meet your friends there? And he just started crying.
Okay, so the Andres part.
Oh, and then the Andres part, going back to our metalhead friend. He was all like, after that, all that's happened, the interviews, they had us call our parents or a caretaker or whatever. And then we all called, and then it was his turn to call because we had no phones back then. And then he just got the corded phone and said, Jamás.
Say it, get through it.
Me atraparon en la Haskell.
Me atraparon en la high school, bro. Like you're an animal.
Like they caught a fucking raccoon.
In a cage.
So they had to fucking get the guy atrapado.
Me atraparon en la
Then his mom comes. My mom comes, picks me up.
Does your mom get mad at shit like that? Like, or she
You're
more
like
get
mad
embarrassed
for the day.
Or more get because I know your mom a little bit, and I can't imagine her like because my mom was very like dramatic and yelling.
Nah, my mom wouldn't like yell at me, but she was like mad for the day and only like, oh, porque hice eso, like, you know, like. But she wouldn't like scream at me or fuck me up because she was always like the nice one. My dad was the one that would fuck us up. Yeah. But even then, at that time, he didn't care anymore about us.
Yeah.
It was more like we were young. Yeah.
Yeah. We're adults already.
Well, yeah, like when we were in high school or till then, like till now, he doesn't really like fuck with us
he
like
does his
that.
thing,
Yeah, so that was cool. She was just like mad at us for a day, and
oh, that's so funny, dude.
but it was funny. Like everybody, the Burger King kid, his mom had to come. Like everybody's mom had to come and shit.
Yeah.
It was funny. So that happened just for trying to cross.
So that's a funny Andres story. I'll tell another quick funny Andres story. So we used to invite him to like, we used to have like kickbacks and parties and shit.
I have a picture.
And my brother, dude, it's so gross. I don't want to see that picture. And I take a shower. Okay, I take a fucking shower, like a 10-minute shower. I come back. And I get a text from Henry. Pick broke a bottle. His twin brother broke a bottle.
Most of you guys don't believe that.
And after that, he's like, Andres threw up. And Andres like threw up. Andres, that. He fucking threw up in my garage, like all over. And I'm like, oh my God, what a fucking rookie. And then my brother was like, like we're all drinking and we all have like a lot of alcohol. And like this food has a blue moon. And you're like, but wait, we didn't put out any blue moons for people. The fuck? Like, yeah, we have Modelo's, cool, Smirnoff, whatever, like Jaeger bombs, like cool. Like, yeah, we have beers, but like not Blue Moon.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, those are my Blue Moons. And my brother Hoser, shout out to Hoser, he's like, you drink my Blue Moons? And he checks the fridge. All his October pumpkin seasonal Blue Moons are fucking gone. He still left the cardboard there. So disrespectful to take them and leave the fucking container there. And he just was just drinking the fucking Blue Moons. They were in our fucking fridge inside the house, not in the fucking garage where everyone was at. So that's just kind of the kind of guy Andres. But this is the thing is that like Andres, like you can't even get mad at him because it's like that's the homie Andres.
Like he doesn't. He's not a friend of bugs, you know.
Yeah,
like,
he's like
there.
He's very much there.
Yeah,
and I love that about him.
Yeah.
And that's why I couldn't get mad at him.
He's like. He reminds me of that guy from King of the Hill, the one with the black
Boomhauer,
shirt.
yeah. He's like Boomhauer. and you know who he reminds me of a little bit? El Ka.
Yeah.
But he's that friend where like I don't really care what Jose
or
does.
They don't fuck with you like or tell you anything, you know?
Like Jose never gives me a headache.
Yeah.
Like El Ka. Like shout out Jose. Like he never gives me a headache. Like I love him. Shout out Chompies. Like he never like bugs. Like I don't care what I do with him. I don't care what I do with him. Like he's fucking chill. And I was saying with Andres, like, I don't care what you're doing, but just come with us. Like, as long as you're here, he's not gonna fucking talk the whole time.
But it's cool having.
But it's cool having him there, and he's fucking cool. And that's another funny Andres story, guys. So I hope I know like Jose Leiva and stuff really likes it when we talk about like school and like other old school stuff. So that was a little story for you guys that are curious about how we grew up. Do you know what time it's for?
Fan questions.
Fan questions. All right, HC, this one's for you.
Okay.
From our boy Anthony Aguirre. Right, what's up, Anthony? Shout out to you.
What up, Tony?
You have way too many kids. Stop having kids. He has way too many. He has like 4 kids.
Oh shit,
too many, and he wants more.
We're Trojan.
He said, "H, what's up with the lack of talent in Mexico's national team?"
Ooh, that's a good question actually, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be interested in this. I know Koba, your brother knows a lot about soccer, and I know you're kind of like up to date with it. Well, yeah, they recently got eliminated from the Copa America, which is the most important tournament in soccer in the whole continent, not only in South America, but North America. So, yeah, I mean, so far, these past years, things haven't been well for the Mexican national team, and as you know, for the soccer fans out there, Mexico previously was the king of the whole North American soccer, you know? Nobody would beat them. Mm-hmm. South America, they would give a great tournament, and even to the Europeans and World Cups. Nowadays, we've seen that lack. And to answer your question, Tony, I just think it just not comes from the players because it's easy blaming the players for everything, but you got to understand, like, soccer is a business, and there's other things moving the heads around, you know, which would be the corporations, the federations on top, the people with the money, you know? I think that's what's been screwing up since they're the owners of the Mexican League. They've been playing around too much with the league. And what I mean by that is by switching the rules every single year to benefit themselves, the owners, the millionaires. So it's more like take the competitiveness out of it, but keep my money safe in my team. Like, don't get my team relegated, so we're going to remove relegations. And that's what's happened. It doesn't exist in Mexican League no more. It doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah. So what they're trying to do now is let's make it more like Americanized, like MLS, where we put in more teams, but nobody gets relegated. We're all safe. We don't lose 20 million, which is, I guess, understandable, but also like,
fuck that.
It's not gonna ruin you, you know.
It's a sport.
Not only that, but also these people in the Mexican federations, the Mexican owners that own clubs in Mexico, they're like, they also don't give the players easy access to go to Europe, to the bigger leagues, more competitive leagues. So you could go to South America or to your home country in Europe and buy a great soccer player, a future talent for $50,000 or $100,000 or even free. While in Mexico, they're asking for a 28-year-old, $11 million to take them to Europe, and the clubs aren't gonna say yes to it. So they make it very hard for them to access that competitiveness of soccer, you know?
Do you think, I kind of agree with my brother on this. He talked about it too.
Yeah.
Correct me. Well,
No,
it might be an opinion, not really a correction. I feel like if you're 26, 27, and you're barely getting sent to Europe, it's too little, too fucking late. Like how good are you really gonna get from 26 to like 29, and now you come back to the national team or whichever team you came from, and you're like 30, maybe you suffered an injury in Europe and now you're back, and like I feel like if you're really fucking good, whether you're Mexican or not, because we know there's fucking talent in Mexico, who would ever fucking deny that? I feel like that's too little, too fucking late, and I feel like they're getting these guys too late out to Europe, and that's why they can't develop.
But the thing is that they don't give you that access to it.
So you think it's not lack of talent, it's lack of opportunity.
Lack of opportunities, lack of money, unfortunately, because
I agree with my brother's point.
No, he has a point too, but to a certain extent, because it's not the case for a lot of players. Like we see Luis Chavez, who's 28 right now, or he's gonna turn 28 in a couple of months. He's a left back. He's 27. He had to pay money out of his own pocket to get out of Pachuca and go to Dynamo Moscow in Russia. So he's playing in Russia right now. He even said, I'm not going to go back to Mexico because it cost me a lot of money and effort to come to Europe. And so far, he's the best player that they have right now. He's the one that's been scoring those free kick goals from far away. Like, he's hustling. Like, he knows he's losing money. He could easily be in Mexico and making millions. And that's what happens, too, also, that you're getting paid so well in your home country where it's not really a need for you to go to Europe or some other country that you don't know, you know? So it's also that thing that holds you back, you know, like, I'm home, you know, like, I'm making millions. Why do I need to go to Europe and sacrifice a lot of money, you know? So it's also that, too. We also have that part where people don't understand.
Where the players don't want to take the risk.
Yeah, because there's no need to. And Ronaldinho, one of the greatest players of all time, even said, like, here in Brazil, like, we have to get out of our country because we just don't have those opportunities or that money. The Mexican players, like, they have it easy where their own clubs in their own country pay them really well, more than European clubs. So you'll have that contradiction, you know, where it's like, yeah, I could fucking stay home with my family and everything and make more than what I would make in Europe and risk it all. But also it's very unique, you know? So it's kind of hard. I mean, I get it. People won't get it even after this because it's so much like politics playing in this role and so many things just fucking it up. But I do see hopefully later that they realize that for their own benefit, even for the people with money, I hope they give them better access to everything, you know? Not only to Europe, but to their own career, you know?
Yeah.
What's best for them?
I just think, and good insight, you're the soccer guy, obviously. It's getting tiring, I think, for Mexico fans all over the world to where, like, it's such a big club, right?
Yeah.
And we're one of the loudest. We spent some of the most money on merch, and we fill stadiums,
They're the number one selling jerseys in the U.S.
Exactly. So it's not like nobody cares, right? People care. But I think it's like the greed of older men that believe in nothing,
Yep.
making the fans suffer
Yep, you're right.
And I think fans are going to get tired of fucking losing games that we should like not really be losing.
Definitely not in that style either, you know?
Exactly. Like a very scared 0-0 style.
Yeah,
where we
or
lose in
1-0, you
penalties
know?
or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, like Venezuela beat them, we eliminated them 1-0. Like,
That's what I'm saying. And like when I was a kid and we lose to Argentina in the World Cup,
But
it was
those
like understandable,
Yeah.
right? If you lose to Argentina, Uruguay, heavy hitters, whatever, bro. We played good. They played better. We got smoked. It's going to suck.
Fair enough, you know?
But shit like this where it's like we're getting scored on or not even scoring on these lesser teams, I think eventually people will get tired of that.
Well, I hope, but to me right now,
It looks like it won't. And
you know why?
And it's like you said, if tickets don't drop, attendance don't drop, then no one's going to do anything.
And it's funny because, you know, Mexico doesn't even play in Mexico. They're the only national team in the world that plays in another country as a home country.
Oh, because people will go see them?
Here in the U.S. So
That's
people here in the
crazy,
U.S.
man.
like complaining about the Mexican national team, but you guys are the people filling up the stadiums and buying their jerseys.
Yeah.
So, like, could you really just or be mad at them? I mean, you're the one paying their pockets, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's
I guess one
interesting.
way of processing this is don't show up to any U.S. game for Mexico here.
That's crazy.
And
But
let
then,
'em
but
see
then
it.
now you're asking people to go against their nationality and
Well, I mean,
or ignore it.
the national team for a bit.
Yeah, the national team.
Just
man.
so they could see, you know, I'm not saying to not.
But your
support.
point is, will they?
I hope they do it
Yeah.
because I mean I've never even gone see them, but
Yeah.
because that reason because I don't care about friendly games overall. It's a waste of time,
Yeah.
and friendly should only be played like in Mexico. Like who gives a fuck about friendly? I'm never gonna watch a friendly game on TV.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why would you even go watch them? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
People should realize that more. But
I would rather watch a friendly live than on TV.
I guess because there's nothing.
It's like when
you know?
WWE does house shows that are like
Oh,
they're
you're
not
right.
televised. Like that's
Yeah.
sick, you know.
I guess
You're
yeah,
still
but-
gonna see Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes,
You're
but
right.
at least you were there.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah,
They did something special they wouldn't do on TV.
at
It's
least they don't
exclusive.
lose.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, yeah, we got to stop putting money in their pockets, and you guys need to start putting money in our pockets
You
by
definitely.
following the Off Topic Podcast on non-major platforms. Hit the follow/subscribe button. Our link tree is on our Instagram, Off Topic Podcast 34, guys. It was a great fucking episode. I really appreciate all the fan questions. That was just a really good one, so shout out
Thank
to
you,
Anthony.
Tony.
You're the best one.
Did we have another one or no?
We'll save it for next week.
Oh, okay.
We're already past an hour.
Perfect. Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was a great episode. Episode 134 is in the books. It's out Monday, 5 a.m. Follow us everywhere.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Koba the Gorilla,
And I'm H.
and we are the Off Topic Podcast, and we are out.